Okay. Hello and welcome. So alphabet is just going to kick us off with the Amber again. Amber is just going to kick us off with the alphabet again.
Because you never have too much alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so your vowels. This is weird doing it for nobody. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABC. It's still funny. You can sing along. Didn't have a word with me.
Uh, Lovely. Thank you. So I'm just going to do quick some phrases that Emily asked about. So the first was I love you, which I realized that with feelings we didn't do love and like, which kind of is a bit of an oversight, but yeah. So love is quite easy. It's both hands over your heart. So love. And like is just one hand over your heart. So love something or you like something. And so I love you is as simple as I love and you. Amber and I were just having the conversation about there's an ASL sign, which is that, which they use for love. And apparently that's like a slang that BSL use for, if you love food or food, exactly. If it's, the proper I love you would be love. But if you're just saying, oh yeah, I love that song or food, exactly. Okay. So yeah, I love you. Look, if you're talking about appearance or faces, is look. So single finger circling your face. So look. So for you look nice today would be you look, and then nice is your thumb up under your chin, left to right. And then today is both hands down in front, like that. Today. So you look nice today. Obviously, nice should probably have a bit of a smile or a nice facial expression. Also, nice would be nice to meet. So it's your two fingers kind of coming together to meet each other. So nice to meet and you, obviously you and me. And also if you're talking about something like the weather could be nice. So weather could be nice today. Or your hair looks nice today. Again, look. Yeah, okay. That's think I had all for phrases. So amber colours. Oh, I'll do the colours.
And yellow. Yellow was that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, so yellow is flicking your middle finger twice. So yellow.
Orange was you eat an orange.
Orange, you squeeze the orange. So squeeze it. Yeah, squeeze the orange. Colours in general is your C, and then you like circle that in front. C, is that colours? So yeah, I'll just start from the order I have. So black is your fist down your face, like that, black. Amber's favourite colour.
Alright, we can do that now. Favorite color is
Yeah, black. Yeah, we'll do favourite in a minute. Black. White is it's like an okay sign away from your collar. White. Red is you flick away from your lips. So this is my favorite. Red. Orange, as Amber said, squeezing the orange. Yellow is flicking your middle finger twice. Green is you put your arm sideways and you stroke from the elbow down. Sorry, you stroke up from your palm up. Sorry. Yeah, so obviously slowly is similar, but slowly would be arm flat up. So green, you turn it sideways. Cool. Okay. Blue, you circle 2 fingers on your wrist. So remembering obviously that left is normally our canvas, if you will, and right is normally the doing thing. So it's blue, right, 2 fingers on wrist. Purple is nice and easy. It's just P twice. Purple. Brown is you rub your outside of your left arm, which is similar to biscuits, which is like a clawed hand.
Cake as
So,
well.
yeah, cake as well. Yeah. Pink is you touch your nose twice. So pink. Grey, you have your 2 fists circular with your little finger out, normally the pinky finger of doom, and you like rub them on top. Grey. And then we did a little bit of this last week, but gold and silver are quite fun because gold is the G sign, then sparkle. And then silver is the S sign and then sparkle. Cool. So we'll just do that again. Colors, we had black. White is OK sign. Red. Orange. Yellow. Green. Blue. Purple. Brown. Pink. Grey. Gold. And silver. Cool.
Although I forgot till I realized what they were. Someone was like, the ones for the green, the brown, and the blue is the blue, you know it because obviously like it's your veins. So if you look at them, you see the blue. So that's why you do the blue there. And then they were like, if you put your arm out, it's like the ground. So the green grass is on top and the brown earth is on the bottom. So
that makes sense.
Remember like those ones.
Yeah.
Which I clearly didn't remember. So what?
But yeah, if that helps you remember it, then that's cool. Okay. So next up we've got cloves. Yes. Amber is demonstrating. What are you demonstrating, Amber?
Shoes. You're putting your shoes.
Put on your shoes, on your hands for some reason. Yeah, so cloves in general is your both your hands flat down, your body facing yourself. So cloves. So first we have coat. So it's you're like putting your arm in, okay, and then the other arm in. That's a coat. Shirt, you've got you're doing like the collar. Skirt. Yeah, I might actually have to stand up for this one. It's a little bit difficult. So dress, for instance, is your both hands flat down, and then you stop at a specific length. So if it's, say, a long dress, you'd go all the way down and stop, you know, past your knee or past your mini skirt or whatever it is. You go down and then you stop. Skirt is the same, except you start at your waist, and then you stop. So if you're trying to demonstrate that you've got a short skirt, you would stop there. If you're demonstrating it's a maxi dress, obviously you'd go all the way down to your ankles. Whilst I'm up, I will also do trousers. So that's going to be easier if we're. So trousers is you're pulling your trousers up, exactly like Emma's demonstrating. You pull your trousers up. If they're jeans or they're tight trousers, you kind of struggle a bit more and you put it on your face. So tight trousers or jeans. Shorts, similar to a skirt. Got flat hand on legs. Sorry, my writing is terrible. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's so it's just one. So shorts is like a dress or a skirt, but it's just one, and then you show where they end. Socks is you pinch kind of like an okay hand, and then you put them on your feet like that. Yeah. Cap or hat. If it's a hat that like goes on like a beanie, you pull both hands down. If it's a cap, you like flick your hand to put your cap on. There's other types of hats like chef's hat. But you kind of just have to try and demonstrate that. Okay, bag. If it's a backpack, you put your strap over your shoulder. Or if it's like a bag, you just basically hold the bag or you pick up the bag. A belt is again, clothes are quite obvious. You draw a belt going round. Yep. Gloves, literally just you're putting on gloves. Scarf, you left hand is on your chest. Left hand is on your chest, and then your right throws your scarf over your shoulder. And then tie.
Tie should be something like that.
It is. It's tie goes up and right goes down. So like that. Cool. So if we're talking about things like new, obviously we know what new is. New is that like New Year. Old is like old. I mean, it doesn't have to be evil like Amber's doing it, but yeah, old. Yeah, so if we're talking about descriptions of clothes, we've got stripes. If they're either thick stripes or thin stripes, depends on how you do your hand, and then whichever direction they go, so either obviously horizontal or vertical. Yeah. Spots, you just do large, you do dots on your chest, yeah, and if they're small ones, you make a smaller fist or a bigger clenched hand, really clawed hand. Flowers, you really should have. Yeah, so flowers left to right and a nose for flowers. Flowers. Scrunch face, as I said, is tight, so that will go for anything that you're putting on. So if you're putting on a coat and it's tight coat. Checks is sorry. Do you remember this one? Checks. Is it? I've got wipe and twist hand.
It'd be hard to
There
search.
was 1 second. Okay, so checked is you wipe your hand and then you kind of turn it, twist it, and go down like that. So checked across your body. Beautiful is kind of like, you know, like bellissimo in the films, like
Oh,
kiss
is
fingers.
that what that's called?
Yeah, like Italian kind of kissing fingers type thing. Yeah, bellissimo. That's how I've got it. Smart is like both thumbs down your body, so it's like smart. Yeah, like a collar. Smart. So yeah, if a guy is smart and funny, then he's a keeper. And then if your clothes are awful, you hate all of your clothes. Awful is two bads away.
Pinky fingers of doom.
Pinky fingers of doom, exactly. Okay.
What was clothes again?
Cloves itself is just both hands flat.
Not that I'm not learning it as we go.
It's been a long time.
It's also like 3 years.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's cloves. I was thinking about timelines.
C'est magnifique.
I will take that compliment. Yeah. So yeah, so that's kind of cloves. Appearance wise, obviously we know to say, but you could also obviously be a bit mean. And as we know, this is the bad hand shape. So you could bad if you wanted to be awful. Okay. Yeah, so next we'll do transport because neither of us can really remember about appearance. So we'll do that for next week.
Suppose it. Tattoos is this.
Yes, which is a lot easier if you have tattoos to point to, but you know.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so transport is this. So that is literally the word transport. So things that would actually be useful would be like words about where you're going or literal going words. So if you went somewhere, you can say went. And how we were saying, obviously there's look as if you're talking about someone's face. You can also say look as if you're actually telling them to look somewhere, or if you saw something. So you could say I went to the zoo and I saw, and then you could, you know, list animals, or I went to a country, which we'll do in a minute, and then I saw something like that. So went. If you're telling someone to leave, is literally you're just showing them. If you're saying to go, you're going to go somewhere. It's like you point beneath your hands and go. If you visit, it's V hands and they're crossed, and this is directional, like help was. So if you can visit them, they could visit you, or you know, say your family came to visit. Should we do things like cars and bicycles? Do you want to do that, Amber?
All right. So the modes of transport, I suppose. So the car, the van, the lorry is just different size steering wheels. So the car's got the little steering wheel, the van's got the biggest steering wheel, and the lorry's got the biggest steering wheel. Or you could go on a bus, which is literally what do you call that one? Hooked handshake.
Hooked. Yeah.
Yeah, and you literally just put it down. So that'll be bus. Train is you make a fist and you punch it forwards. So you're going on the train. Bicycle is you just hand cycle. That'll be bicycle. And then airplane is so you make the airplane and then you take it off from your hand. So that's airplane. And airport, if that's where you're going, is you just land it. And then that was station, wasn't it?
Yeah, or place.
Yeah, or like town or something. That's just like the location. So if you're going to the bus station, that would be that one. Or you're going to the train station, like that would just be that one. What else do we have? Boat was you make a pointy and you just go like that, wasn't it? Boat.
Yeah.
Hovercraft was up and forward.
Up and forward.
You need to know what hovercraft is. Helicopter was that. So that hand's palm down and you just make the rotors. That's helicopter. What other transports do we have?
So tube or underground is like basically you do the tube and underground, literally underground.
Because London was one finger, wasn't it?
London is confused.
Yeah, so because obviously the only underground in that you ever care about is London Underground.
Yeah, exactly.
We would sing the song, but there are children involved. Although that's good for where. We'll just miss out the rest of it.
Okay, so there's also motorbike if anyone rides a bike. So yep, hold handlebars and rev with your right.
Petrol station, when it was another one. So if you're going in your car to the petrol station, you literally, so if it's petrol, you just fill them up. If it's diesel, you just do, I suppose, the D or the P, depending on which one you're throwing in there.
Yeah, and that can also be the petrol station or like the garage. There's another sign for garage, but that's the one you're most likely to know. Cool. Okay, so you might be going to the beach, which is the B sign and then sand. Oh, you do it so gently, Amber. That's so nice. But yeah, B and then sand comes down. I do it a bit more aggressively. Traffic lights is you like flick at yourself 3 times or like flash your hands at yourself 3 times coming down. So that's traffic lights. Bridge, you like draw the bridge. So wherever it is, you know, it might go this way, it might go that way, but you draw the bridge. That's 2 fingers.
Yeah, because the motorway was depending on the amount of lanes, isn't it? You dangle them and you do that. So that'd be motorway. And like dual carriageway or something was 2.
2 fingers, yeah.
Although if it's just like a little road, you start from down, because this is one of the ones that they tell you in any language, like don't get these mixed up. So road is that way, dead is that way. So make sure you're like going from down to up, and that would be a road. Or if it was a river, you just wiggle it. So this is windy river.
And again, that's why mouth shape is so important, because if you get it the wrong way, you know.
Yeah, you're like cat in the road, and they're like dead. Road,
no
dead.
Road.
No road, in the road.
Country is like a wave.
Undulating.
Like the hills, you know, you're going. So you could say, you know, I saw countryside or beach. What else?
What was trees? Just because I swear that was something to do with that's why that's new
plant.
And that's what it is.
Yeah,
that was plant.
That's plant, yeah. Or it's like light. It's like.
Oh yeah.
And then if it's like that, it's a light.
And if it's like that, it's a beer pump at the pub. That's the pub, isn't it?
That is pub, yeah. Let's have a quick look at trees.
Yet another reason why mouth shape is important. Tree, lamp, pub.
Yeah. Yeah, so tree is almost like you just do the leaves. Yeah.
And you say like next to is you literally just do that, wouldn't you? So you'd be like trees like next to the river.
Yeah. You could also do, so if they say they went to, I don't know, we'll do countries in a minute again, but same is that. So if you're a little bit lazy like I am and they say nice to meet you, you could say same. Or they say I went to Greece, you say same. Cool. Okay. So yeah, countries and towns, as Amber said, town is just place.
Or my
Or
town, because yeah, I don't know why I got taught it differently, but it's the perfect hand shape on its side and in a circle. So that's my town rather than
but
that
I'm
one.
just lazy, so I just say town.
I'm fancy.
Yeah. So country is maybe that's where you were getting. So it's like 3 fingers in a C and then rotate around your countries. Cool. Okay, Amber, do you want to take us through countries?
I don't know, what's the list? Go through the list and I'll
I'll
tell
go
you.
for the list. Okay. Cool. Okay, so England first. We've got your right against your
Oh no,
left.
that's Sheffield. No, one is England, two is Sheffield, isn't it?
No, 2 is England, 1 is Sheffield. I think. Hold on, let me just check that. Oh no, no, I apologise. No, you're right. 1 is England. Right finger rubbing against left. That's England. And then Sheffield, as Amber said, is 2 against 2. Because that's the sign for knives.
Wales. I like Wales because it's the claw hand shape and you draw it down. So the dragon's claw just goes straight down. That's Wales. Ireland, you put your palm flat, and how many fingers are we using?
We are using 2 fingers.
2 fingers, just stab the back of your hand.
Mhm.
Ireland. Scotland, everyone's favorite. You just play the bagpipe. Scotland.
Yeah. So obviously England, Scotland, Wales. If you were in the Scouts, that's the way I remember it, is a Scout sign, but with your fingers kind of crooked. The world is the globe, world, and then Europe. You kind of grab all the countries together, and then fist into a fist. So wave and then clench fist. We've got Spain. Um,
Same
is
with
your
Scotland, isn't it?
There's 2 versions of Spain. The fun one is a flamenco dancer. So you've got your left and your right up here. So you click your castanets like that. Greece is you cross with your
Just the part.
thumb down and then across, down and then across. Sorry. America, you lock your fingers together and move clockwise. um, India. So then India and Italy, I always get mixed up because they look strangely similar. But yeah, so India, you wave your fingers down, then you join them like that. With Italy, it's 2 fingers and it's kind of to the side a bit.
When
So
you draw the
India's just,
boot is why you do it.
yeah.
Africa as well. Africa's the same one. So you put, because obviously Africa's shaped like that. So you stick your thumb in the middle and you use the pointer finger to go around the top, and then you bring it down to the point. So
Like
that
a
would be
ice
Africa.
cream. Yeah. So yeah, it's difficult, those ones. China is you have your upward palm across, then down the side of your front.
Like
So,
the dress, isn't it?
traditional
National
dress, yeah. Japan, which we did have last week, is like that.
Apparently, it's for the hat. It's not as racist.
Yeah, apparently it's not racist, but some of BSL just seem racist. So New Zealand, nice and easy, just a new and then a Z. So New Zealand. France, we did do a couple of these last week, but France is you like do your mustache and bring it out to the side like that. France. Paris is literally just drawing the Eiffel Tower. It's nice and easy. France. Germany, it's just two G's. So GG. Russia is like an S, but in front of your chin for some reason. Don't ask me why. Russia. Austria is a bent V, and it's both hands crossed on your chest like that. Austria. Europe. Portugal. Portugal, you draw a line down your face with your thumb, but your rest of your hand like sticks out. So Portugal.
As opposed to sad, which is thumb tucked in.
Yeah. So again, mouth shape. Australia, there is the nice version, which is you stroke your head and then you do a fist.
Christmas.
Nice Australia. Or there's the one that Antha knows, which is where you pick up the convicts and you put them
And you
over there.
put them over in Australia.
In Australia. Cool. And Malaysia is crazy both sides of head for some reason. Like confused, but not. Cool. Okay. Towns. Or
I don't have the pieces of paper. We know Sheffield because it's Stabby Central. Birmingham was B. There are a couple of ways to do most towns. So you can either BBB, so Birmingham, as the Americans say, Birmingham, or you can do B and then you spell ham, so you do HAM.
But all in one kind of
usually
motion.
Yeah, fluid motion. So yeah, HAM.
So yeah, if you're anything like me, the easy version is B B B. Birmingham.
Northampton. Most like little ones, you don't like have a sign for it. You just do. So if I was in Northampton, I just do NH because everyone in Northampton knows that if you're talking about a town, it's probably like NH. Or like Kettering was just like the K's and stuff, wasn't it? Like
yeah, two
and,
K's.
Like Wellingborough. So you just do WB.
Be a W, then a B for Wellingborough. Yeah, sure, I'll do town. So, London is we did this previously.
Wait, so was it one or was it three? Was it all of them?
Oh no, to be fair, actually I've only got one. I've got spin finger around here. Sorry, that's London. Blackpool is B and then a P.
Or black and then you make a pool shape like a pond.
Yeah.
So Blackpool.
Manchester is an M and then tap your chest twice.
Punch it. Manchester.
Yeah, exactly. Manchester. Carlisle is a bridge from your elbow to your wrist. I'm guessing there's some bridge in Carlisle. Sorry, my geography is terrible. Milton Keynes is just, well, you can either do M and K, or you can do M and then it's like turning a key. Milton Keynes. They're mostly self-explanatory.
Glasgow. Glasgow was a pump, wasn't it? That's Glasgow.
Yes. Glasgow is well, it's a G and then you grab your fist.
Yeah.
It's like
Glasgow.
yeah. Cool. Nottingham is as Amber was saying for Birmingham, it's an N and then you do like HAM, but like all together. So it's quite, yeah, Nottingham. Dublin is
Who had the castles?
Castle is Newcastle.
Oh, there you go. So new,
New
and then
and
you
then
do the castle.
Castle.
Like the, what do they call those
The
bits?
crenellations.
Yeah.
Coventry.
Should it be C tree?
Yeah, it's just COV. It's just COV. Edinburgh is again just EDH. Liverpool is a L hand shape, and then you like wave it upwards. So Liverpool. As Amber said, Newcastle can either be Newcastle or just if you're lazy, N and then C, Newcastle. Leicester is quite a fun one because it's a gun and then coming forward into a C. So getting caught on my wire, but Bedford is a B and then an F. So Bedford. Amsterdam is XXX. Cardiff is flicking cards out over your left palm. So Cardiff makes sense. Dealing over your palm. Leeds is your literally you pull out like you've got a lead from your collar. Leeds. New York, just N and Y. New York. Derby is sheep. I'd forgotten that. So sheep is milk, isn't it? Yeah. So that's Derby. And then for some reason, I cannot figure out what Dublin is. So bear with us 1 second. Okay, Amber has saved us. Dublin.
Dublin.
Yeah, because so this is people. So it's that and then that is people. That's person and that's people. So Dublin, you like.
No, it was point and then that Dublin.
So yeah, so sorry. So you point upwards and then you out to half of people. Cool. I think that's all of the cities. But obviously, if you don't know the name of one,
Rugby is just the game of rugby.
rugby is the game of rugby. Yeah. So you throw the ball out. If you don't know the name of one, you can always say, "I'm going to finger spell," and then you just spell it out, which is fun because I come from Wellingborough. So if you actually had to spell that out, it's quite a long one. So yeah, if you don't know the name of something, or if it's somewhere that you're here, that you're in, you could just, this place. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, because isn't town centre just you town and then you just point to the middle of it or something?
Yeah, exactly. So it's quite self-explanatory.
Yeah, I suppose like it depends on like the putting it in the context. Like we said, if you're in the area, like obviously you just like finger spell as few letters as you can be bothered to do. We say like where's town centre?
Yeah. If you live somewhere, the live is this. You like flick upwards on your side. So live. So you could say live you where, or live me here. This down.
Yes, I'd be like I live in Northampton.
And then I could say same. If I was being lazy. So yeah, so you can have a bit of a conversation. You can say hello. You can say
So you'd be like, so if you were to do it, you'd be like, hello, your name what?
Or you might introduce yourself first. I might say name mine.
Oh my god, spell your name. And then you what?
And then yeah, name yours. What?
How are you?
Yeah. How are you?
How are you, Laura?
And then I might say, you know, you and then
So, or you could like the countries. You'd be like, you going holiday? Oh, did we do holiday? That's holiday.
we might have done that last week, yeah. Holiday.
Yeah. So you going holiday where? And I'd be like, I'm going holiday.
Australia, yeah. Or no.
Yeah, because the weathers. Because we didn't get to weathers, did we? Do you want to finish up
No,
on
we
weather?
can do let's do that next week. We can do weather next week. We can do time of year, or like times today, tomorrow, that kind of thing. Obviously we know today.
Too late
But
for
we
that
can
now.
do yeah. And we could do ages. So yeah, just give us any requests that you got. But hopefully you could at least say hi, how are you? And you can say, sorry, nice to meet you, which is always a nice one. So yeah, we'll see you next week.
Hey, my internet's gone.